And hello, my very nice princesses and princes. Welcome back to Paradise Lost. Last left off, we found a computer and it seems to be self-sustaining itself by protecting itself by basically not allowing the people to shut it off. That's the best summary I can do.
So this is where all the trains were supposed to go.
Basically.
It's a dead end.
What?
There's no way to keep going.
According to my map, there should be a pipe there. It leads directly to the living area. Can't you see it?
So? You expect me to jump?
Listen, I wouldn't have let you here if I didn't think you could do it.
Is that really the only way down?
I'm afraid so. From this part of the bunker, at least. You trusted me once. I just need you to trust me again. That pipe is part of the cooling system for this forge. There's a small reservoir at the end that should soften your landing.
Okay.
At least there should be.
Should be. You mean you aren't sure?
It's been so long since anything in here was working, it's anyone's guess if it's still there. But I'm willing to bet that it is. You said the world outside is lifeless, right?
So what?
So even though it's an empty, unforgiving place, you survived.
She has a point.
You are a fighter. You can do it.
What will happen if I jump?
Have you ever felt helpless? Like you have no control over the things going on around you?
Yep.
Like you have to just accept whatever happens next?
Yep.
No matter how painful it is?
Yep.
Things don't have to be like that this time. You're in control now. So, to answer your question, if you jump, at least you'll know you've done everything you can. And that's more than anyone can ask for.
Okay, I will do it. I will jump.
Everything's going to be alright, trust me.
Okay.
You
Oh, sorry. Bargaining. So I guess this is going through the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, acceptance. I think is the next one after. I think, or was it empathy? One of those bunches. Still can't run, for those of you that are wondering. Such a pace killer. Ooh, we jumped again. We jumped twice. Let us go. Well, we're at 3, not 4 yet. We're almost there. Man, I thought for a second that was the conveyor belt. And I would have been like, wait, we end up here if we go through that? Man, that would have been amazing. Whoa.
What is this place?
Get a look at this. I could stand here and just look at all of this forever. Like, wow. I haven't been this, like, wowed since Journey, BioShock, Edith Finch. Where I just want to stand here and just take it all in. I thought I could walk off into the water, would have been funny. So when I press shift, it zooms in a little bit, but we're not really running, we're just walking a little faster. There's no run function.
Siekiera motyka, my sąsiady biją się już 3 dekady. Siekiera motyka, guma, ość, mam już tego pięknie dość. Siekiera motyka, rotmarzana nie odbiera. Święta panna, siekiera motyka, bęben róg. Wyparł się nas wszystek Bóg. Goring sobie pije szlaksa, Polak wciąż dostaje klapsa. Złupić tu już nie ma co, chodź pan z nami dziś na dno.
I 100% agree. Whatever was just said. I hope it wasn't anything bad. But if it was a good song, then I 100% agree. If it's a bad song, well, I'll just just look at this. Look at this for a second. You know what this looks like? This entire setup. It looks like the beach scene from BioShock Infinite. You know? Just look at it for a second. Think about it. You're standing here, only it's on the beach, and there are people, of course. But the stalls are here, the beach chairs are here, the umbrellas are here. It's amazing. Please don't mind the frame drops. It's so strange, my computer doesn't like this. When I look over here, it's fine. Everything's fine, but when I look over here, it drops. It must be because of how complexly rendered it is. It's okay. My computer can handle it. It'll be fine. Look how shiny this floor is.
Is anyone here?
I mean, it's saved, so probably not. Or probably. Effective immediately, all the cameras in the compound are to be disabled until the debugging of each room takes place. All the communication that pertains to matters of production, strategy, food distribution, future plans, etc. is to be conducted through written messages for the time being. Assume that all of your conversations are being monitored. He is listening. Dominic. Forget it.
It always amazes me how short your memories are. I walk these corridors day after day and hear the growing whispers. What if he's right? Maybe he has a point. What if? Let me remind those who have forgotten. When the Battle of the Bunker ended, we went looking for German civilian survivors. None were found alive. Must I remind you why? Because the bunker's machinery had removed them from the battlefield so they wouldn't interfere with the counter-attack, only to suffocate them in one of the unventilated hangars. Is this the kind of effectiveness we are looking for? Is that the value we put on human life? I will say it once more. No! I will never allow these machines to be turned on again.
Oh boy. She raises compelling arguments. Turn up the brightness just so you'll know. Because I'm getting tired of it being. Let's see, order number 108. All Nazi documents have to be left untouched, despicable as they are. Will not burn them. The Nazis have burned all evidence of their atrocities on their own. We do not need to aid them when the war finally ends, and it will end. These documents will be used to expose them and hold them to account. All the documents are stored in the file room. Cool. Alright, we'll talk to her in a second. I'm just going to explore a bit. Looks like there's an upstairs. And a door, okay.
Is anyone up there?
Please don't leave. I knew the others were considering leaving. I just never realized you were one of them. If you go, Dominika won't let us see each other ever again. You know that she doesn't allow any of us to follow us or his followers to interact with us. Is this superstitious gift rush more important to you than me? Oh, the manipulation is real. Boy, it looks like we have doors we can open. Lots and lots and lots of doors. Right, let's go talk to her.
Hello? Can you hear me? It's not working. I need to find a control room.
Well. Right, so we came in through there. Well, there are plenty of doors to check. This door is definitely locked.
It's locked.
Yeah. Thanks for telling me that. I wouldn't have figured it out myself. That's a negator to that door. Let's try this door. Hello? This room looks cozy. We'll go this way first. Looks like that door is locked and this door is locked. They're both locked. Okay, gotcha. Wow, we don't have a reflection. We're a vampire. Yep, we do not have a reflection.
That church, it looks familiar. I think I passed it on my way here.
That's very interesting. You gotta thank painters back in the day for painting pictures of people. They were our photographers before photography was invented. Transcription of Resurrex Lazy's account. One time mushroom picking, not that I thought I'd find any mine, but because I like wandering among the trees. So I stumped Bondi, gnarled the beach, looked up and over by a clump of thistle and saw a white she-goat. A miracle, I thought, because there hasn't been a living creature to be found since we ate the last hen 10 years back. And to behold a goat, where could it have come from? Right away I thought Velas must have favored us to send a blessing like that. I walked up to it, it didn't run, it let me rope it, walked back to the settlement by my side like a dog on a leash. I went straight to the high priest to share the wonderful news I... Well, I don't think goat milk will do that, but it will definitely help. It won't heal. It's the way I'm thinking it is. What they're thinking. Dear Herr Commandant, at the request of Wilhelm Streck, I've agreed to lead a talk about Agartha Shambhala Arians Atlantis Thule, control of parapsychic human abilities and research on the summoning of zombie armies. He convinced me this material will provide the necessary support for the colonists. In my youth I took strong interest in these topics, so I have plenty of material to speak on. Yet we both know I hope that these stories are not worth a ill of beans. I'm a scientist, and I know that the strength of the German nation does not come from fairy tales, but from mental fortitude and from science. Thus, when the colonists prepare for the ultimate battle, they should draw on the accomplishment of scholars. I suppose a return from a method that was tested in great success at the front, namely substance DIX. Oh yeah, is that mustard gas? I think. A mix of cocaine, Preventin, a strong stimulant, and Aghodal, a strong painkiller, transforms common men into super soldiers. Oh, never mind. It provides a significant boost to concentration, endurance, strength, courage, and self-confidence. It also disables pain receptors while stifling hunger, thirst, and need for sleep. It has side effects, yet the declining moment they are of no importance. Oh. Okay. To Wilhelm Schreck, dear Willie. I know you do not need anyone to tell you how to do your job, but I would like to alert you to a problem. I've received reports that despite constant guidance and instruction, many people do not understand the concept of the colony. Some fear of being locked up underground, even that those left on the surface will have it better. If I were to prune away all such doubters, I would lose half the settlers, the would-be strength of this colony. So I hit upon the idea, perhaps we could in some demanding way share with our colonists the history of the Aryans and the Atlanteans from whom we descend. After all, if our ancestors could thrive after losing their homeland, we too can emerge from our ordeal, defeat our enemies, and bring about the rebirth of the great Germany. With their storytelling talent, and this tale would surely soften the hearts of doubters and calm frighteners. What do you think? Huh. They really are trying to hold things together, aren't they? Not in the probably best of ways, but what can you do? Right. It's time for my interview. I am here. Oh. That was bad. In order number 8, any German occupier still hiding in the shelter is to be solved, put on trial, and sentenced for their crimes. It includes civilians, workers, and of course military personnel, and any police collaborators as well. Oof.
It must be a key to the locked doors.
Alright, what's in here? Those you need to be kept from prying eyes. Let's see. Dominica, fine. I will leave. Anyone who wants to join me is welcome to do so. But to those who choose to stay, I ask, where do you draw the line? You are happy to reap the rewards, but unwilling to pay the proper respects. You ignore the divine powers that give you these luxuries and decide to bow your heads to the gods. Make it so possible, come with me. Lucian. Or Lucian. However you want to pronounce it.
Processing power is at least 50,000 times greater than that of the Americans' ENIAC. Its construction employs newly discovered methods of neural communication, sustained by faint electrical impulses and the activation of normally unused parts of the Gehirns. What's Gehirns? Gehirn. Here it is. Gehirn. What? That can't be.
What is it? What does that mean? Okay, there is one more door, but I'm pretty sure that it's like the last one, so we hopefully can open it. Why does it need a host?
Okay, let's see if bidirectional communication is working. Clearly not. We'll have to find a workaround. What if... I know it's not ideal, but given the circumstances, this will have to do for now. I'd like you to press the button, if you can hear me. Dobrze. Let's try another experiment, shall we? As I suspected, this won't be straightforward. There's some sort of safeguard blocking my input. Now, this makes no sense. Why build a huge machine with this much computing power and then make it impossible for the operator to use it? Unless it doesn't want me to make any changes. It wants you to make them. I just tried to access the part of the system. Can you enable it? That's it! It worked! Okay, let's not waste any more time. You always said you wanted your own garden someday.
I have no idea what any of this means, but okay.
What do you feel like planting? Remember, we must be careful not to overwater the crops. What's happening? We must have initiated the automated calibration cycle. It's overloading the system. Remember, we prepared for this. We need to disable some of these processes before... You have to authorize its change. I can only request them for you. Now, disable them as quickly as possible. That's it. Now for the next one. You're doing great. It's no use. That's it. We're turning it off. Jasna cholera.
Is that you? Say something.
He turned it on.
Turn what on? What are you talking about?
That machine, he turned it on. I don't think he's supposed to do that.
Who cares? I haven't heard from you since that jump. Do you know how worried I was? Are you alright? Well,
I'm fine.
then why didn't you say so? Where are you? I haven't seen you on my monitors.
Lucian used to live here.
The man you've been looking for. Wait, so you found the living quarters. Good. According to my map, they are on level 3. I'll try to find you with the cameras. I don't want to lose sight of you anymore. Do you understand? We need to stay focused, okay? Please tell me you understand.
Okay.